Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Market Pulse. My name is Ajit Mauli, the founder and mentor at LearnPriceActionTrading.com. Let's take a look at what Nifty is doing and likely to do for the week starting 25th October to 31st October 2021. Let's begin with the monthly chart on Nifty. Now, if you see on the monthly chart, Nifty is strong and bullish, no retracements. One way after that COVID fall, it has gone up. That's the new area of demand that it has formed on the monthly chart. So anybody who is looking at investing for long term or swing or positional, that's the best area. When index comes to 16,000 approximately, that's the best area for you to be a buyer. There is no supply on the monthly chart, so shorting is not allowed. You can do short term income shorting if you want, but swing shorts and positional shorts should be avoided till we get further uh, price action on the Nifty. But as of now, very strong up move. That's the area of demand on the monthly. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly again, similar to monthly, strong up move. If you see, we did not have any strong pullbacks, but we had more of consolidation price action. That's what happened here, and then we broke out and went. That's what happened here as well. Now that's the weekly area of demand where we can initiate good swing positions on index or index components, 17,600 approximately. So that will be a good area to initiate swing positions, because right now last week Nifty had a good sell-off, and this week also we started with a sell-off, though we are seeing buying pressure coming from lower ends. That is a prior top here. Uh, uh, will be more clear on daily and 75-minute charts. No supply on the weekly chart. So if this up move continues, we could probably again try to retest about 18,400, 18,500 on the index. On the daily chart, that's the price action. So if you see, every single day prices were opening and go moving down, opening, moving down, opening, moving down, except for Friday again, but it gave a new low. Today also it opened and gave a new low, came into these areas of demand zone from where it has started to move up. So it was just shy of that demand at 17,950, but that's where it is moving up. Beyond 18,300, if Nifty closes beyond 18,300, 350, then it will again probably retrace the all-time high at 18,600. And if it goes there, then it's a possibility that we can hit even 19,000. But as of now, we have to be cautious. A lot of selling is happening. It's a broad-based selling across all indices except for Bank Nifty and PSU banks. Most of these sectors have been selling off. So we'll have to wait for more price action to get into uh, swing positions. Shorts can be initiated at these areas. I will show you on the smaller time frame. But if we come back again within this area, you can create buy positions to target at least 18,300 on the index for a short term. So that's the daily supply. So this is where Nifty will find some resistance for price to move up. So if this supply holds, then probably we are going down again and hitting that demand zone at around 17,600. But that's a daily range for Nifty for this week. As long as it is holding 18,000 and 18,500, it probably, because of being an expiry week and a lot of results coming in, it could be range bound between these levels. On a smaller time frame, if you take a look, on a smaller time frame, that's where Nifty supply is. So that's going to be one of the key areas of supply for Nifty, and this is the demand zone from where it is moving up. It was just shy of that area of demand zone. We have a lot of demand zones here below, so that's again another demand zone which is just below. So here is where you can initiate new buy positions once we come here, or wait for some more confirmation, let it turn, and then take some buy positions on the index. And that's where your profit targets will be. Now, if without coming down, if we move here, maybe some aggressive shots can be taken here if we have a good minimum of 2 or 3 to 1 reward to risk ratio. And all these setups will be short-term income setups. So that's the range for Nifty for tomorrow, or for probably for the next couple of days and this week. So 18,500 to 18,000, or even 17,870, 850. So play accordingly. We are low. So any pullback into this demand zone will be good to be a buyer. Any pullback into this supply zone can be a good area to have some quick intraday or short-term income shots on the Nifty. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Market Pulse. My name is Ajit Maholi, the founder and mentor at LearnPriceActionTrading.com. Let's take a look at what Bank Nifty is doing and likely to do for the week starting 25th October till 31st October 2021. Now, Bank Nifty has been the star all along last week and this week. So, as we were discussing in our previous Market Pulse videos, that Bank Nifty looks strong and is poised to move up and hit about 40,000 plus. So, we did that. That target was hit, and it has gone all the way nearly to 42,000. That's about 41,800. There is a good chance that we might still continue moving up tomorrow because we have results from again in the Bank Nifty index heavyweights like Axis Bank and the Kotak Bank coming in tomorrow. And if they surprise, if the results are good, maybe we could make an attempt to hit about 42,000, and then we'll have to keep a watch at what it does at 42,000. On the monthly chart, very bullish price action. That's a new demand zone that it is likely to form. Remember, this is still a live candle. If October closes very strong at the top end above 41,000, then this will be a good area of demand zone. But if we give up the gains towards the end of the week, then wait for these areas of demand zone. That's about 36,000 to 34,000 will be a good area of demand zone. Right now, no supply, so avoid shorting Bank Nifty. Maybe intraday, if you get some good RR, you can do it, but it would pay you more if you go on the long side in Bank Nifty, since the momentum is pretty strong and it's making new highs every single day. So no supply on the monthly. Those are your areas of demand. Taking a look at the weekly chart, taking a look at the weekly chart again, after the consolidation here at the prior high, it just went up for the last 3 weeks continuously. Bank Nifty has been moving up. Last week it gapped up, moved up, though it did not give a very big candle, but it was a bullish candle. We again gapped up, so it needs to be seen how Bank Nifty behaves this week. If you give up all the gains this week, let's say by Friday, and come down here, then probably new buying should be done at these areas of demand zone on the weekly chart. So we have a very good area of demand zone coming in, which is again coinciding with the monthly one at around 36,000 or maybe a little bit higher. That's 38,000. So that will be area of demand zone where we can look to go long in Bank Nifty or some of the Bank Nifty components. Strong uptrend. This will be a very good area to be a buyer in Bank Nifty. For from there, we could again retest the high, whatever high we print before we come down here. We will probably try to retest it. So we'll keep a watch on that area to be a buyer, but don't short. If you're holding Bank Nifty or any of the banking stock or bank Bs, continue holding it. The momentum is good for an up move. Taking a look at the daily chart, on the daily chart again, we formed a demand zone here by breaking this high, went up again. But now if you see, for the last 2-3 days, even though we are moving up, there is a lot of volatility that we can see. Prices are moving very widely, and the ATR is increasing. So be careful if you rely on smaller time frames. Uh, don't be in a hurry to buy at higher prices, or chase the stock at higher prices. Wait for pullbacks. So this is a good area of demand zone for Nifty on the daily chart. As of now, that's the top. There is no supply zone, so that will be your range on the daily chart, approximately from, let's say, 39,900 to 41,800 or whatever. If you print a new high tomorrow, that is going to be the high. And good swing positions again, still at around 38,000, 38,100. So these are your areas of demand. There is no supply on Bank Nifty. Run the momentum. So again, if you see, we went up, started giving up, selling pressure came on. We came again from this area. We are moving up. So the fight will continue between the buyers and the sellers to control the price on Bank Nifty. So those who are wanting to initiate new short-term income positions for Bank Nifty, 40,500 will be a good area for you to be a buyer on the Bank Nifty. So for tomorrow or the next couple of days, that's going to be your range. Avoid shorting. If we get a pullback here, go long and target at least 41,200 and 250. Also remember that we have expiry this week, so there could be volatility. Trade carefully and trade with appropriate risk management. And India VIX is also moving up, so that is a cause of concern. Though markets are moving, the Nifty Bank is moving up. India VIX is also moving up. So once the result season is over, probably we will see some corrective move coming in. But as of now, the momentum is strong. So every pullback look to be a buyer in Bank Nifty for a minimum of 2:1 or a 3:1 reward to risk ratio. But you can do with reduced position size. That will be a good idea to reduce your position size. So bullish on Bank Nifty. Do not short still. You can do something on the intraday time frame, but I would say avoid shorting and look for pullbacks to go long. But don't chase stocks like an ICICI Bank or an Axis Bank, which have already run up quite a bit. So wait for them to pull back to their weekly, monthly demand zones and then go long on those for a swing or a positional trade. Please go through this disclaimer.